The reading for December 2015. So if you haven't done this before, I recommend getting your cards out and drawing 3 cards. So while the reading's being done, mixing your cards with the intention on what this reading means for you in this month of December 2015, and just shuffle and work with the cards while the reading's being done, and then lay your own 3 cards afterwards so that you can get more intimate details about what you should be looking out for in this month. So these first 2 cards are going to be the energies of the earth and heaven, so our yin and yang word forces, what is basically surrounding us. Oh goodness gracious. So so this is so confusing already. December. So basically the energy of the earth here is coming with spiritual disbelief. So this is hyper crown chakra, and when something is hypo crown chakra. So when we have a hypo chakra, we're running less energy to that specific chakra. So that means we are pulling away from what our authentic nature is, what our authentic self is. And so for some reason, and this could be residual from what happened in November, with basically everything that transpired in Paris, and basically now people, it's that question like, if there were a God, or if there was anything greater than what I see before me, then none of this should happen, and this shouldn't be the energy that surrounds us. And so a lot of times we pull back from our authentic nature, and we become less than ourselves, and we start questioning, and we're pulling back. And so this is where we begin to create patterning and archetypes and different belief systems that because sometimes manifest into a new reality. And so opposing that in the heaven force, we have then heart chakra, and I'm hoping these are going to get answered more. Heart chakra, which is depression, another hypo card. So it's very much so that we're pulling back and pulling back the energy. And so from what grounds us into this physical world, it's almost as if from the earth, what's happening around us, that which keeps us human here, we're pulling away from, disconnecting from the energy of anything greater than ourselves. And then as the opposing force, the heaven force, the yang word force coming down, that spiritual counterpart is then also showing us pulling back. And so that makes sense, because if we're pulling back from an understanding of anything above and beyond our human existence, if we pull back on our practice, pull back on our meditation, because we get so focused on the energy of December and holidays and family, and so you lose kind of your authentic self, and you pull back from that, then that can lead to the heart chakra is the bridge between spiritual and physical. So then we end up pulling back, and we get a sense of this loss in something. It's almost like something's off. When somebody's depressed, there's a part of them that is missing. And so I think this is what it's showing us, and this is making more sense talking through it. To start with such interesting energy. But basically, I think it's saying that because of the heightened nature of December, and because of everything that's going on energetically, and maybe not energetically, but physically, we pull back with our energetics, and we pull out of our maybe routines. I've stopped meditating as much as I usually do, just because it's such there's so much to do this month, and you have guests in and out, and all of that. And so when you pull back from that, then you feel like a piece of you is missing. So I think it's saying find the balance, make sure that we're connecting still with our authentic self, spiritually, keeping ourselves open to the universal knowledge. But what it's saying in an earth, this is earth chakra, this is earth, physical, tangible. So it wants to come down, manifest in, so be authentic, so that can. And the heart chakra, the bridge here, it's asking us to stay authentic, stay open, so that all those energies can come through. I swear I would do this a lot quicker than last time. So root chakra energy, fear, so the shadow side of the root chakra. God, so this is, let me just pull all these cards, okay? Okay, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so basically we start from fear. And so in the root chakra, when you have fear, it's like nothing's manifesting, nothing's happening as it should. It's like you go into fear mode, but you don't know what you're fearing. So shadow side of a chakra is basically something that's hard to admit that's in our path. And so when it's as heavy as the shadow side of fear, and especially in your root chakra, it's like nothing's happening as it should, nothing's manifesting the way it should, and this is scary. This brings fear. It's very much so unknown, uncontrollable, out of your control. And so this here in the root chakra, I'd say everybody would feel it's almost like the fear of the unknown, the fear of what's coming next, the fear of getting through. There's just a lot of fear, and things just aren't clicking, aren't manifesting, aren't coming through. And again, that's what I'm getting up here as well, which is the energies that are opposing us and the world and heaven. And then in our relationships, our one-on-one relationships, so we're being called on here from the community around us, the community surrounding us, to be have complete expression, to being engaged in that like dance of life. So it's almost as if, so this is like it's the pioneer card. So this is, you're being called to lead, but it's leading through your own ways. So it's basically standing up and being the person that's going to choose to go left when everybody else is going right, so that everybody who is going to go right can follow you going left. And this is really important with your one-on-one relationships and helping to, I think, change some of that patterning and break away from this fear trap. So maybe that's what it is too. It's asking you to be the pioneer, and because there's so much fear, so many things that aren't connected in the root chakra, and this energy of being able to get things done and manifest things and feel grounded and secure and taken care of, and like you've got everything under control. It's almost like it's saying, hey, stop following the crowd, because you're the one being called to stand up, take charge, and it's finding the way out of the darkness into the light. Very heavy stuff this month, yes. So calling on you to be the pioneer, to take control of this energy. Solar plexus chakra, this is manifesting, so freedom. So this is just right along with all this. If you can find the will to allow that pioneer energy within yourself, that person who can stand up and go a different way, see a different path than everybody else. If you can do that, then in your authentic self, that's empowering. This is the freedom card. It's your authentic self connected with the expression. And so this shows me it's like you're breaking the chains of what kept you locked in this unmanifesting, unconnected, kind of dark and scary place that is the root chakra. Could be the energy of the root chakra in this month. And so as long as you can see that optional path, that third option, maybe the veiled option, if you can see that, follow it. And it's like doing it in your own way, it's going to be very out of the box. Then you have the energy that connects with the authentic self, that's going to be like this freedom that breaks the chain, I think, of what the energy of that fear card is in the root chakra. Heart chakra, transformation, so solar plexus. So this is all very much so about us taking control, and that's what it is. The dueling energies of earth and sky here, the heaven and earth, is very much so like things are trying to pull us outside of ourselves, and as soon as we do that, we lose ourselves, we lose the disconnect from what our most highest alignment is, and then we feel this depression or this unauthentic quality that just doesn't resonate. And so here in the heart chakra, which is the bridge to everything for me, it's transformation. So if we can keep staying aligned, following the beat of your own drum, seeing those optional paths, transformation will come. And so you'll have the kind of like breakthrough moment, allowing yourself to break away from what could be the trap of the fear here in this month of December. Throat chakra, one-on-one relationships with your purpose. This is receiving. So here it's all about being open and allowing yourself, and see, it's one-on-one relationships. We're being asked to take charge, to help lead the community surrounding us, or the bigger groups. I see like work groups, or it's not just family one-on-one. It's like the rings of people that surround us in different things, like PTA, like think of like the friends, but that are kind of like those rings of people, what do they call it? The circles of people that you run with. So in one-on-one relationships, you're being called to be the pioneer for those people, to break the energy that could trap, I think, a lot of us here in December of this fear, this not connected energy. And so in the throat chakra, it's again saying from those one-on-one relationships, this is our purpose this month. It's to be open to receive also the energy that lies within that. And it's using our voice, it's expressing ourselves to help to transition, I think, and create the change for the groups that may see us being the black sheep and going a different way, and allowing ourselves to then be enlightened by that energy as well. Third eye chakra is the Archangel Raphael, and he's the guardian for the third eye, so that's nice and intuitive. I was actually working with him in meditation just 5 minutes before this, so I'd say if you're stuck, call on Archangel Raphael this month. He'll help you through, but it's all about perspective, and this is clear intention. And so again, and I like this because we go right from Archangel Raphael to Archangel Uriel, which is solar plexus chakra. So this, again, it's authenticity. It's staying aligned to your higher self. So the energy that's coming through in the crown, and I'll get back to Raphael, but the energy that's coming through in the crown is this release. It's almost like being it's like ultimate trust in everything that's going to happen. So you surrender yourself to be aligned to what comes through. And so before, when we're saying these dueling energies that we have, earth and sky, or heaven and earth, spiritual disbelief, if we close off from our authenticity or those routines that we have, and again, it's spiritual disbelief. So I'm thinking it's very much so aligned with your practice. If you allow yourself to get caught up in the craziness of this month, you're going to be pulled away. And so this is all about releasing the expectations of December. I have to do this, I have to be this, I have to prep this, I have to, all these have-tos and, expectations that you have on yourself. Releasing that so that you can stay aligned to that most divine quality. And then back to the third eye. So Raphael here, clear intention. It's being very, very clear, very open. You can see clearly everything kind of transpiring around you. Throat chakra, it's being open to receive. So again, this is connected to me for the one-on-one relationships and your purpose to kind of lead some of these other people who might get really crazy this month around you, and everybody going one direction and you going the opposite direction. So making sure you stay open to receive the guidance. And I think that's where clear intention comes in, that you have to want to receive the clarity of the situation and be open to receive that. And then being able to release, again, the left brain and ego thoughts and preconceived notions of who you should be, what you should be this month to everybody, and allowing yourself just to stay very connected. So with Light and Love, that is December 2015.